What's up, everybody? Dawood from Dr.Mission, and I thought I'd make a blueprint to make things more easier to understand exactly how to eat healthier, how to eat to live, right? And things are broken down into a mathematical equation, and once you know the formula, it's going to be way easier to to eat healthy and eat to live. Now, regardless of what you eat, whether you eat meat or not, your diet wants to consist of 70 to 75% of fruits and vegetables, 25 to 30% nuts, grains, or seeds. And if you do eat meat, it shouldn't be more than 5% of your diet. Now, if you want to transition towards a vegan diet, you want to get your meat consumption to 5 and then transition slowly, or cut it out completely. And when we talk about meat, that includes fish, poultry, land animals. I didn't write it down, but it's also like a meat product, cheese, milk, like dairy products, right? And what that would look like in a diagram would be something like this. This would be somebody who would be eating meat, um, right? Most of the diet consists of fruit and vegetables, a little bit of meat here, nuts, grains, and seeds. For somebody who's vegan or vegetarian, ITO, whatever you want to call it, there's a lot of names for it. You want to have basically like a 70-30 split, you know, where most of your diet consists of fruits and vegetables. Then we have some nuts, grains, and seeds. Now, we're gonna go on to the timing of eating, and the timing of eating is very important because we want to keep in mind all of this when we're going throughout our day. So from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m., this is the time that we want to be basically waking up. We want to wake up from in this time frame, and when we wake up from in this time frame, we're gonna have the most ideal rejuvenation and have more energy. But what is key during this time is to detox, meaning that we want to have a majority of the 3 to 6 bowel movements that we're going to have throughout the day during these times, right? Because we want to make room for the vitalization. So during the detoxification, we want to drink, when we wake up in the morning, drink a lot of water, drink tea. You want to start off the day like that, then you can eat fruits and vegetables. And when I say vegetables, the best way to consume vegetables in the morning is juicing them. So you can juice like celery, cucumber, carrots, along with some apples, ginger, or make a fruit smoothie. Like the best way to make smoothies, let's say, is sticking to 2 to 3 fruits. And you can look up some recipes on our YouTube, as well as more YouTube videos and stuff like that, in terms of the right combinations of fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. But this is the time when we eat these fruits and vegetables that are high in water, we're going to be hydrating ourselves, which is going to help to improve the detoxification, right? Which is going to help to push out any undigested waste that we have within our body to again make room for the vitalization. And vitalization period is during 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., right? And again, we always want to hydrate. We want to hydrate all throughout, the time periods. Drinking water or tea, um, or sea moss. And then with this, if you have a smoothie during this time, you can put your sea moss inside your smoothie or juice or tea or stuff, and that's gonna help to vitalize you and provide minerals and vitamins, right? But during this time, you want to also this is when you want to eat your nuts, grains, seeds. You can also eat fruits and vegetables. But if you do consume meat, you want to consume the meat No more than 3 times out the week. I'd say less if you can, right? Less is better, you know. But if you are gonna consume it, you want to consume it more towards uh, earlier in the day, like I'd say about from 11 to about 4 or 5 p.m. to give your body enough time to um, properly digest that, right? And you don't want to do it every day because it takes more time to digest that food, right? And again, remember, you want to do smaller portions of the meat. It only wants to be 5% of your total diet, right? So you want to make sure that your serving size is more nuts, grains, seeds, vegetables, leafy greens like kale, spinach, and all types of leafy greens, arugula and stuff like that, and also cooked vegetables and stuff. You can cook vegetables like there's ground vegetables like potatoes, um, peppers and everything, tomatoes, just the whole full spectrum. You want to eat as many vegetables as you can, and you can also, cook them and season them up nice. And when you have your ground vegetables, your cooked vegetables, your leafy greens, your nuts, your grains, your seeds on a plate, and you have, maybe let's say you get a smoothie with some sea moss, you're not gonna feel hungry because you're getting proper vitalization. You're getting your full amount of minerals, right? But this is not gonna be possible without detoxing, right? So sea moss is very popular now, right? But we can't be forgetting to detox, right? And that's why we provide our colon cleanser, because a lot of things that go wrong is the detoxification part as well as the vitalization, because a lot of us maybe don't eat the cleanest diet, but this blueprint right here is going to help you. From 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., this is the key time of rejuvenation. So we want to be shutting down at this time, and during this time, our body's getting ready for detoxification. That's why during rejuvenation we want to also hydrate, drink tea for rejuvenation, which can be like a chamomile tea. But also, this is why you want to take your colon cleanse during this time to make sure that you're ready for the morning. So that when you're taking it at night, you might have a bowel movement at night, but it's more gonna work you while you're sleeping, so that when you wake up, you have those, you have a good amount of bowel movements, and make sure you have a good detox in the morning. Right, during this time, you can also meditate, to get ready before bed and stuff like that. You can also meditate during these times, or meditate all throughout the day. Meditation is something that's going to be really healthy for the body, and making sure that your mental health is good. So make sure that you rejuvenate. So don't stay up past, you don't want to stay up too late. You want to be making sure that you're waking up within this time period, right? So that means that you can't be staying up till like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. You're not going to get proper rejuvenation, because the same, let's say you get 8 hours of sleep here versus 8 hours of sleep here or here. It's gonna be a different type of rest. It's not the key timing. So these are key timings for our eating and also living too. This is what we want to follow. And lastly, what we have is the 3 parts of healing. So everything ties back into each other. So detoxification, vitalization, and rejuvenation. Right. The key to detoxification is making sure that we have 3 to 6 bowel movements a day. That's why we drink the colon cleanser at night, and making sure that we hydrate. Hydration means that we're drinking at least close to a gallon of water a day. A gallon if you can. If not, like about half a gallon at least, bare minimum. But when you're working out and stuff like that, you're gonna be drinking close to a gallon of water, if not more than a gallon of water. And our solutions for detoxification is our colon cleanse, black seed oil, and oregano oil. Vitalization comes from not the supplements like vitamin this and that and this, and buying tablets for that. It's in the foods that we eat. So the diets that we eat, from the fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, and seeds. The sea moss, which is a superfood. There's different foods that are superfoods that are high in uh, more minerals and vitamins. That's why we have, the sea moss. But there's also herbs that are high in minerals and vitamins and things of that nature. That's why we have different herbs in there, like ashwagandha, guinea hen weed, um, and a bit more. You can check on the website for the rest of the herbs that are in the herbal infused sea moss. But these are going to be key for vitalization. And again, you don't have to buy supplements. You can get all of your supplementation from the foods that you eat. So things like oranges, mangoes, blueberries, uh, plantains, all the foods that we eat are high in different minerals and vitamins. Things like iron, vitamin C, zinc, all of the foods are rich. So that means that's why we have to have a full spectrum of foods that we eat and not be too picky, right? Then the last key is rejuvenation. So without proper detoxification and vitalization, we won't have proper rejuvenation, which then won't allow us to have proper energy. So we have to make sure that we sleep, we rest, we meditate. Meditation is key to achieving your higher self, and we self-care. Making sure that you care about yourself is detoxing, vitalizing, and rejuvenation all together. Right, and different herbs that you can get to help you to rejuvenate is the chamomile and stuff like that, which is going to be on our site. Um, if not by now, by within the very near future. Also, another vitalizing herb that we have is the sarsaparilla, because that's high in iron, which is going to help to improve the minerals to your blood, because it's magnetic in nature. So the sarsaparilla is a very powerful herb that we have in our colon cleanse as well as in our sea moss. So if you just wanna, get these two, that's gonna be perfect. But if you want to step it up in level, get the black seed oil and the oregano oil, and you can put this in your colon cleanse. Put a teaspoon of the black seed oil and about a few drops of the oregano oil in your colon cleanse, and there you got a master cleanse. So check us out on our website at drmission.org. Thanks for watching. Peace.